What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Saturday, y'all. Tonio made it in the nick of time.
That what you call it?
In the nick of time.
That what you call it?
Yes, for wind down with the Denmarks. It was going to be wind down with Ashley Denmark. But we made it. Tonio, let's make sure you're in, bud. All right.
Lay down.
Okay. Amir, how's everyone doing today? How was your Saturday? Y'all know it's Saturday. Denmark's don't sleep. But guess who sleep? The baby girl is asleep. That's the one who doesn't sleep, but she didn't take a nap today. And she had a day full of excitement. So she's knocked out. Sleeping in her big sister bed.
Oh my God, we're having a verse.
What? You having a what? Oh my God.
It's an inside joke.
I would like to be inside. All right, tonight's wind down session is sponsored by Cat Specialty Gift Basket. She offers unique baskets that can be used as closing gifts or welcome gifts for your Airbnb guests. If you are interested, contact Kathy at 954-696-2855. Again, it's 954-296-2855. Or you can email her for a list of her specialty baskets at cjfelder67@gmail.com. All right. So shout out to Miss Kathy for sponsoring today's Wind Down with the Denmarks.
Wind down.
Can we pour up?
Drink.
I've been waiting all day.
Headshot. What you been waiting all day for?
For some wine. I wanted some wine earlier.
You've been acting sick all day.
That's true. I forgot about that. Y'all, I did not feel good.
Don't let 10 o'clock hit you get some all of a sudden some energy like.
I slept all day.
You've been laying down and poking around all day.
So listen, but I still got up and got out today. Last night, y'all, my stomach was not doing right. So I didn't feel good. And then today, our oldest had a softball tournament, so we didn't go, but still had to wake up, get her food packed, get her items ready so she can go. Dad took her. When they came back, I had to fix breakfast.
You taking us to the spot in the morning. 7 o'clock. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Not the daddy, not the pappy.
Aaliyah had a birthday party. Her best friend's birthday was today. So I took her and Ashlyn. So that was fun. It was a pool party. Ashlyn was not leaving the steps of the pool with a life jacket, and she had done created some arm floaties from the tic-tac-toe game. It was like 30 minutes left in the water for water time, and she was like easing her way off the stairs. I'm like, girl, it's over with.
Her daddy wasn't there.
It's over with. But I didn't pressure her. I just let her do what she did. As she inched in, I just told her I was proud of her. I just kept encouraging her, but I wanted to just throw her ass in. I wanted to just throw her in the pool, but I didn't. The party was really good. They had their face painted. They were so adorable. They were so adorable. After that, I went and got some lunch. I didn't cheer. After that, I went and got some lunch for the family. And I came home and took a nap.
You just say you were asleep before you left. Sleep when you came back.
Yeah. Good stuff. So I had a restful day. Because Saturdays are usually my relaxing day. Sundays are full throttle, honestly, because we know we're going to wake up for church. After church, we're going to probably go get something to eat real quick. And then after that, it's time for making sure groceries get ordered in the family, for real.
Facts. What you doing?
All right, what was your day like, Tanya?
I chilled most of the day, watched football. Me and the boy was home, messed the house up, ate chips, the usual things guys do. Hit a couple heads, just normal stuff. Then after that, That was it. We made lunch. I made lunch. We had noodles. We had packed noodles and cup noodles all in one. So hey,
Ramen noodles.
I said pack and cup.
I'm just trying to figure out what a pack was.
The pack of noodles with the seasoning in it, and then a cup of noodles. All of it's
Oh, okay.
ramen noodles.
Okay.
So I mixed some things together, and it was good to us. They enjoyed it.
Well, good stuff. You ready to get started?
Maybe.
Maybe. What you mean?
What we talking about? Oh my God, what happened to version?
Emil,
What?
what are you talking about? Like, what is this?
That's me and my daughter inside joke.
What does that mean? She don't even know. Aaliyah's out here today. She's made her palette again. She came back for a second round of wind down with the Denmarks. Last night she fell asleep on us.
You
He
did fall
did.
asleep on us last night.
She fell asleep.
It's all good.
All right, let's get it. Let's get to it. Um, Last night we talked about automations. No,
Talk
last
about
night we
funnels.
talked about funnels. Good job. I wanted to see if y'all knew.
Funnels.
Listen, Aaliyah found a picture of a funnel on her tablet today, and she said, "Mommy, is this a funnel?" It absolutely was. It was a funnel. So good job for understanding and figuring it out.
What kind of funnel you singing?
It was a cake funnel. It was like decorating. They were decorating cakes, right?
No, I was making tropical drink.
Oh, they were making tropical drinks. That doesn't sound G-rated, does it? They were making tropical drinks. All right. So last night we talked about marketing. We talked about funnels and how does that work. Today we're going to talk a little bit deeper when it comes to scaling your business. I think the key when it comes to scaling your business is making sure that you have automations in place and that your business doesn't require you 24/7 24/7, honestly. So, what's up fam? What's up? What's up fam? We want to make sure that your system, your business doesn't require you for every step of the way. It's good to have a mixture of automations and real people. It doesn't have to be a complete automated business, but it should have a touch of business and a touch of people and a touch of automations, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
I don't know.
All right. So, Aaliyah, since I got to break this down to a 9-year-old, an automation is something that doesn't require you to be in it. So if you send me a message through Instagram and you say, what's when they'll send you if they're looking for houses? Is this still available? And you send me a DM through Instagram and it says, is this still available? There should be something that immediately comes back to you saying, hey, this is still available. Click here to learn more about what we have.
Do we have that?
Okay. We have that for Facebook. But that's what I mean by an automation. Okay. So something that automatic reply. Okay. So in automations, you want to make sure that you fully think through what your system's going to be. I'm going to show you how to build an automation is what we'll do. We'll do how to build one, and we'll also look at one of our automation funnels. Yeah.
Let's roll.
All right. So you want to look at one first before we build one? Think that'd be better?
Nope.
You want to just build one without looking?
That ain't what you just said.
That means he's not listening.
That ain't what you just said, though.
Which one you want to do?
You said that we're going to build one and we're going to look at one.
Which one do you want to do first? You want to look at one or you want to build it first?
You got to look at one first.
You want to, okay, you said no, so I just want to make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah,
Got it. He did, right? Mm-hmm. Got to keep you on your P's and Q's.
It's some choice words for a moment.
Wait for it. I'm so sorry, y'all. All right, now we can go. It's been saved.
I don't think you gave enough examples of automations.
Let's give some more examples while I find one.
Autoresponders.
Autoresponders. So you can put someone on a email campaign that once you get their information, once you get their email address, their phone number, and their name, and what exactly they're interested in, then you can put them on a email campaign that automatically replies to them. Okay. So when I say automatically replies, it says, okay, on day three, it's going to send out this email. On day five, they're going to get this email. In 30 days, they're going to get another email. And what it does is it keeps you top of the mind, and it reminds them that, hey, you're doing business. Hey, if they choose to go your route, that you're available, you're open for new clients, you're open to buying their house. It keeps you top of the mind versus as soon as you stop, they go to someone else and you've been like building it up. It's a follow up that doesn't require you to physically follow up.
Um, when I think of automations, I think of things like what happens after a master class. Is there somebody on our team that automatically goes in and do certain things? Like,
So after a master class, what happens is someone pulls a report from that master class and they see exactly everybody who attended the master class, and then they look at the people who did not attend the master class. For the people who did attend the master class, they move them to a different stage of what we call a pipeline. So they move them to a different stage of the pipeline, and that stage automatically says, "Hey, thank you for joining the call tonight. We really enjoyed you being here.
you're not paying attention, are you?
If you would like
Should have had a
to,
big word alert because she said something that you didn't know. You know
which
what a
one was that?
pipeline is? Huh?
All right, so it moves them into a stage, and that stage says attended, and then it sends them out messages. So first it says, "Hey, we hope you enjoyed the master class tonight. If you would like to book a call with the Denmarks, click here to get on their calendar." If they don't book a call that night in the morning, the VAs are calling them. That's a part of the you don't need all automations. The VAs are calling them to see, hey, would you like to book a call with the Denmarks? How did you enjoy the master class? Are you interested in joining X Flipper Academy? So from that, the VAs call. They're going to also get an email, and those emails are going to tell them about Exeter Academy. It's going to tell them about getting off the sidelines. It's going to give them so much information and give them the replay of the masterclass should they want to watch it over with their spouse before joining Exeter Academy, or before even having a call, because it may be something else that they're interested in and not necessarily except for academy.
All right. Thank you for some examples.
Mm, you're laughing.
Why
All
you
right.
laugh?
So I'm gonna do. I'm thinking I'll do Aria Live one. No.
I
Don't
said,
forget.
whatever you do,
Oh, you said.
I didn't say nothing.
I thought that meant no.
Can I get my phone back now, please? So I can see the comments.
There's no comments.
Can I get my phone back, please?
That was your reason.
My phone. Please. Thank you. Yes, you just took it and you asked what I was doing.
I was taking it off the internet.
No, anyway, give my.
I did off the
I
internet.
know. Let me see. You did that.
I did because it said it was low.
You did do that. You did do that.
It said it was low. All right, let's share it with you guys so you can see it. What's up, Frank? What's up, Frank? All right, I'm going to share with you our automation for, I'm going to do one for, one that we have for Aria Live. All right, so this basically says this is when they sign in to come to a live event that we have. So once they sign in and they use a QR code to sign in, when they use the QR code, it's going to ask for their contact information. It's going to ask for their name, their email address, their phone number. It's also going to ask them what they're interested in, if they're interested in volunteering, they're interested in coaching, partnership. It's going to give them all those type of. It's going to give them a quick little questionnaire. All right, they're interested in wholesaling, flipping,
Buying whole, real
buying
estate,
whole,
whatever.
Airbnb, yeah, real estate as a whole, to find out exactly where our audience is. Okay, so once it does that, it's going to come in here and it's going to say, well, is that person a member? And if it's yes, then it goes here. If it's no, then it goes down this path. So, yes, then it sends them a text message. That text message says, welcome to REL Live. We're so thrilled to have you join us tonight. All right. And then it just marks their account to say, this member signed in. And then it'll give a date next to it so we know that they signed in as a member today. That actually is a notification that comes on our screen, not a note on your account. That's a notification that comes on our screen so the people at the front desk know that the person that signed in is a member. So it says member sign in and it says their name. So it'll say Antonio, Denmark, member sign in. Then we're going to get a note on our account that says attended REI Live, and it's going to give the time and the date right then. So that way we know which dates they actually attended. And then it's going to wait an hour before it sends them an email. And that email says, thank you for attending REI Live. All right. And then it waits 2 hours and it kicks them out of this stage, which is also called a workflow. All right. If any questions so far? Any questions so far on that automation? Because I don't want to go if you got a question. Make sure you guys like and share. Good stuff. Okay. Make sure you like and share so that other people can know how to automate their business, how to really make money in your sleep so that you're not consistently working in the business but working on your business. This is a joy that I do a lot because I enjoy working on my business versus in my business. So I try to come up um, with different automations to help us not have to respond to everything and think about everything. All right. So let's go to not a member. So REI Live member? Nope, not a member.
I think that was worthy to pause you.
Okay.
We just got a notification from our CRM that one of our students just completed their survey. So a part of our automations is that after every class, every student gets a email that says complete the survey. So if we got 20 students in the class, it would take us forever for real to kind of sit there and
Hop on a call.
hop on calls, send each one on emails. But it's something that's automatically done in our system that saves us a lot of time.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we both looked at our phone around the same time, and it was because that notification popped up saying that the survey was submitted. All right, so let's let's hop back into it. So if they are a member, then it asks. If they're not a member, then it goes into a little more detail. Is this their second time attending, or is this their first time? So if it's their second time, it's going to go through this side of the workflow. All right. If not, it's going to go to first time. So I want to go to first time first before we go to second time.
So this is their first time coming to REL Live. This is what the workflow look like. Not a member, first time guest.
So it first is going to create what is called an opportunity. So it's going to create them in the system where it's going to label who they are, what's their first name, and their contact information, and put them in the REI Live sign in stage. Then it's going to send an alert to the people at the front desk, and it's going to say, this person was a first time guest. They're a new guest, check in. So Antonio is the first time guest check in. So they know exactly how to greet Antonio. and they know exactly um where
What
he
color
should go,
band to
what
give
color
them?
band he should get, and how to direct him because it's his first time, so he doesn't know where to go. Where is the event really held? Is it upstairs? Is it downstairs? Is it in the museum? So this helps them direct the first time. Yes.
Got a question.
Okay.
Is this y'all personal CRM or can we purchase this?
So you can purchase it, but this is my personal one. Like I've built
You
this one.
customized
This is
it.
my customized CRM. But yes, you can purchase it. It's called Pipeline Pro.
Thank you.
Okay. So next is gonna create a note. And this note is gonna go on the account that says Antonio is REI Live new guest check in, the time and date that he checked in as a new guest. All right. And then from there, it's gonna send him a text message. And that text message is gonna say, whenever it loads, Antonio, welcome to REI Live. We're happy to have you. Click the link to become a member for half price tonight. So we offer all of our first time guests half price membership their first night, unless we're running a different special. But that's typically what they get. And if we're running a different special, I just change it right there. Then it's gonna wait for 2 hours, and then it's gonna send them another text message to say, "Thank you for attending." At 2 hours, the event is now over. Thank you for attending REI Live tonight. We want to help you grow. Become a member for tonight before this offer ends, and then this link helps them buy their new
Should do
membership.
that for 3 hours.
Yeah, because it kind of depends how early they check in.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do notice that while I'm up there, as the church say, giving the benediction, but closing it out, I'll notice that people are joining and becoming members because I'll get a notification while we're up there closing it out. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And then it adds a contact tag. So it tags them and say, this person attended REI Live. So I know whenever we're sending out emails that that's the tag that I want to send the email to because they've been there before and they want to continuously know what events we're having, what speakers we're having, so they stay on the email list. It then waits for 2 more hours, and then it says, this is at the end of the night. This is usually about 10 o'clock, 11. Don't judge me, but it is what it is. Thank you for attending REI Live. Don't miss out on becoming a member of REI Live. Click here before the offer ends. We tell them at midnight the offer ends. So they'll get an email and they'll get a text during that same time. And then after that, it moves them out of the workflow.
So imagine having 100 people come to your event, and all of them are getting messages from you. I think that's powerful. Imagine having 30 or 40 new people coming to your event, and they're getting messages from you, text messaging, and that really says a lot to people. They really feel special when you sending them personal messages with their name in it, and that love is there.
Now, on the flip side, there are some people that absolutely hate it and they ask me to take them off. So it's kind of some people love it, some people hate it. But personally, we've had more people to love it than hate it. I found that
It's not even close.
I found that a lot of my older crowd don't like it. They don't want to get sent text messages. They don't want to get so many emails, but they also get mad if they don't know what's going on, they're not in the loop. So it's a catch-22, honestly. Some people are going to say, take me off of your list, and that's fine. That just means they're not the audience that you need to be promoting to.
Fountain Heights could be the walkthrough.
Okay, it's ready.
Not yet, but
Okay, we can talk about that. Okay, someone said, I notice your pipeline also has a form of action for your clients. Everything, everything we send out has a call of action, telling them to do this, do that. Otherwise, there's really no reason to send. So everything we send out is not really for fun. we'll give them some information, but it's also telling them, hey, do something.
Like even when it comes to these lives that we're doing, um, most of the time there's a call to action involved, and it's not necessarily to spend money, but there is a call to action. Hey, come to REI Live. Hey, come to the property walkthrough.
Hey, support our sponsors.
Hey, support our sponsors. Hey, come to the masterclass.
Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, and personal pages.
So that's one thing that you have to do is always incorporate call to actions. Don't assume that they understand what you want them to do. You have to kind
Right.
of tell them, put it in the air, and let them make a decision from there. Not pressure them, but put it in the air.
All right. So Frank said, do y'all use Fiverr for anything? Actually, I don't use Fiverr as much as I used to. I used to use Fiverr for a lot, more so when we had the wholesaling business is when we used Fiverr a lot because they would do the skip tracing for us and the list building. But we don't use them as much. I use Freelancer more, and then I use my personal VAs. So I don't know how many I have. So excuse me real quick. Marie, May, Lori, Sheena, Nico. I have 5 VAs that work for us. So a lot of the things that I would normally get Fiverr to do, someone on my team can mainly handle it. So
Got your own little Bible.
I got my own Fiverr, honestly. Honestly. So yeah. But Fiverr is great. Fiverr is what helped us getting started. As far as building automations, I build all of the automations. My V8 manager has learned some of it, so she tests it out and she'll build some, and then I'll go back and test it to make sure it's right. But I can build these in my sleep so that I can teach her, if that makes sense. But at one point I could. Okay, so we saw the first time guest. So now we're going to look at this is their second time or more attending. It's going to send the front desk an alert that this is a returning guest, which means they should be either buying a full price membership or they should be paying for today's meeting. Okay. So, returning guest is going to get a text message that says, welcome back to REI Live. We're happy to have you. Click the link to pay for today's meeting or become a member. All right. After that, it's going to do an if then statement. It says, well, did they buy or did they not? So we're going to tag them. It's going to say if it says returning, then this is what is going to happen. You're going to get a note that says Antonio is returning guest for REI Live Birmingham, the date and time. It's going to wait 55 minutes and then it's going to remove because he now should be purchasing and becoming a member. It's going to add a contact tag to him. It says, yes, this person attended for the second time, meaning they are not a member. It's going to put a note. Is a returning guest. And this is for the people who decided to not pay for the whole membership right here. This row is for the people who decided not to pay for the whole membership. They just did like a $20 entry. And then it's going to wait. And the end of the night, it's going to kick everybody out of the workflow. So that next month, I don't have to worry about who's in the workflow. Nobody's in the workflow. And it starts all over.
Sweet.
All right. I know I said a lot. So give me some more questions. Aaliyah went to sleep.
Oh, did it?
Oh.
You so snoring over there, baby. And you slobbing. That's slobbing wiping off your mouth. Okay. Okay.
Does anyone have any automations in their business? or are you the
Thinking about
master
it.
of responding in your business? If you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night responding to posts, responding to ads, responding to emails. Yeah, I have someone I can pay to get me set up. Possible. Let's talk about it.
What you want?
Yeah, it kind of
Tell
depends
us.
on.
Tell us a little bit of what you want. And I'm not even really asking for our sake. I'm asking for your sake because you can want it, but you got to be able to articulate what you want to somebody.
So that they can build it.
So kind of give us a snippet of what you want.
What you're
I
looking
really,
for.
I really wish that we could just pull people on, but Ashley doesn't like that part. So
No, I haven't mastered it. Okay, Miss Kathy say I have it on my website. You have what on your website? Autoresponders. So I one thing that our website does have, but I haven't set it up yet, Tanya. Um, it'll allow you to chat with someone and do bots. And bots are a part of automations. Okay, so having bots, good stuff, Miss Kathy. Having bots on your website, on your pages, are a part of
what's
automations.
bots?
Bots is basically a chat robot that responds to basic inquiries. So it can't handle a whole paragraph, but it can handle keywords that then bring them to different answers. So your banks use it a lot. A lot of websites that you have use bots. So you say you click on the help, and then you'll say, the other day I needed help with the wire. So I put in wire and it said, are you looking to receive a wire or you're looking to send a wire? But it was an automatic response that came on the website that led me to finding out how to do it.
Good job. You got the top out?
Mm, that's why I said,
You got any questions? You understand?
So Miss Kathy says hers is she has a chat robot where it sends an email to her to help the customers. So the cool thing about automations is they don't even have to send you an email so that you can be live in it. Um, you can actually set up what those questions are going to be like. So frequently asked questions, and then it'll automatically respond on your end. So you could probably set that up with your chat bot too, though. All right. Frank said, I need to organize my website for my paid content, content, free contact and
Content.
content, and to build a list.
Same thing I was just saying.
Free content.
So right now, Frank, where are you holding your content right now?
Are you on like a Kajabi or Thinkific teachable site?
do you code for that or do you program it? Like, do you automatically program
That's too deep. I'm not a coder like you, so I can't
Did you
code.
just tell your 9-year-old that she did?
But I think we program it.
it?
We're definitely not using codes.
Then
Listen,
how
so
do you
I'm
make your website?
as much as I feel like I'm very tech savvy, I'm not a coder by far. I can articulate exactly what that should have been the field that I went into. I can articulate exactly what I want. Sometimes it's far fetched for the system that I'm in, but I can definitely articulate it from being at Regions. All right. Anything else, Tanya? Let's try to build one. I need my Thinkific set up to put my courses on, and I have a GoDaddy. Okay, so it sounds like you just need a CRM for real. Thinkific is pretty good. We use Thinkific, but I haven't personally figured out how. So listen, I build my funnel, and my funnel takes the payment from Thinkific. Thinkific, I have a hard time sending them the message, coding it where it sends them the message that it's paid for. So what I started doing was the system that we're in, it allows me to have a training site. So I'm basically, I have certain things that I want automatically sent, and I send it from there. And the only thing that's on my Thinkific is our students. But as far as our ebooks and everything that we do from that perspective, where I wanted an automation, go ahead and open it.
Not on it, baby.
Text you. That's it. Um, if it's something that I wanted to go out in my sleep where I don't want to do it, then I sent it through our system and not Thinkific. I like Thinkific setup, but I don't like how it doesn't really marry in, or unless I just haven't figured it out. But Thinkific overall is good. Uh, Miss Kathy put old school programming, a new way to create a flow chart for your business operations.
The flow, that was what you were saying.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
just the
yeah,
new.
yeah, yeah.
Could you help Frank potentially?
I think so.
Maybe set up a 15-minute call, Frank, to kind of get it a little more clear and maybe work something out.
I think so.
It didn't sound like it was a lot.
Y'all notice he asked, "Can I help him?"
Boy,
Not can we? All right, let's set up an automation. Let me clear it out.
it's gonna take longer than
I'm gonna do an appointment one real quick.
it's open.
All right.
This has changed since I was doing it.
Anytime. Yeah, it's changed in some of my videos too for training the team.
Like I
So,
was heavy on this when we first got it. I don't even know what the hell
oh
going
no,
on right
it
now.
changed. Like
Like you
at
doing
the
the stuff.
beginning of the year, it changed. This was what you call triggers before. Now they're you don't really need triggers. They're all workflows. And in the workflow, you create a trigger. It's gotten deep. All right, so I'm gonna do an appointment booking one. One of these gonna open up. All right, and then we're gonna create the new workflow. I'm gonna call this appointment test, so I know. Don't get nothing from up there. Sit on there.
I wanted to cut
Mm-mm.
something.
All right, appointment test. Y'all good? Y'all can see it. All right. So first thing I want to do when they book an appointment on my calendar, this says the appointment status. So when the appointment status says, let's go to book, customer booked appointment, then we can add filters. We can say it's in a certain calendar. So in this calendar, I'm going to say the Denmark's calendar. Which one we want to do? We'll say free consultation. All right. And then we're going to save it. So when they book this calendar specifically, then this is what comes up. There you get a confirmation email. And I'm going to put where I want it to come from. So I want it to come from support. Here we go. At the Denmark's us. Wait, that goes here. Sorry, from the email. I want the subject line to say the Denmark so they know it's us. It's going to say appointment confirmation. Hey, Antonio, your appointment has been confirmed for the appointment start time that they put to speak with. This should come up as the Denmark's, but just in case it doesn't, yeah, because it's on the Denmark's appointment. If this time does not work for you, let me know. When it's time, please use the Zoom meeting ID 8910236. All right. And then they can also add it to their Google Calendar, add it to Outlook. They can cancel it or reschedule it, and then we're going to hit save. All right. I'm going to set it up for a day before. So it's going to wait for the appointment time, and it's going to say before one day. If I wanted to make it an hour before, 2 hours before, I would just put it right here. But this is going to give them a day before. Can't trust him with his phone. He started scrolling. And
Oh
then,
my God!
and then we're going to hit save action. Something I want you. And then it'll send them an email. So that day before, this is the email that they'll get because it's told to wait for a day before. And it's going to say your meeting is in 24 hours, or you can say your meeting is tomorrow. Their name. If this time does not work for you, let us know. When it's time, please use the Zoom code. You're going to put the Zoom code, bam. And then you're going to save. All right. And then hour before, same thing, hour before. And then you can even say, you could do another wait. You can wait and say 10 minutes before. And then send them a text message in those 10 minutes that says, see you in 10 minutes. Can't wait to chat. And if you really want to get taken, you could say, hey, whoever their name is, this is the Denmarks. See you in 10 minutes. Can't wait to chat. So now they're super geek because they feel like you just text them and
the system did it.
The system really did
Oh
it.
my God.
And you
That's
save
right
it
now.
and you publish it. Stop saying it.
Oh my God.
What are you saying? Can you stop saying that? No, so it's not Calendly. It's our CRM. It's not Calendly. It's our CRM. But it's similar to Calendly, but it does more than Calendly. Calendly gives you one for the free version that you can set up. I literally have, I'm going to show y'all how many how many calendars we have. Sorry, I'm just clicking all kinds of stuff.
All right, I got questions for you. How much is the basic version of this software, of this CRM? And how much do you pay for all this upgraded stuff you got?
I pay the basic version, I think is $39. I pay $197 for the let me hide my stuff real quick. Sorry. Let me get to my calendars. I pay $197 for my automations version. So being able to send those emails out, being able to respond to the customers, I pay $197. So let me show y'all how many calendars we got real quick. Okay, so if We are doing the We Buy Houses. We'll do a meeting with the seller. We have that calendar. And then a free real estate consultation. So if somebody wants us to just come look real quick at their house to see what they have, and it's not a meeting where we're putting the contract on, those are two different calendars. Um, for our lease option side, we have a quarterly review for our clients. That's the calendar. And that it doesn't have to be me. So like some of these calendars are my teams and some are me. So these are the team calendars when they need a 15-minute callback. And then we have the REI Live calendar. We have the Denmarks. This is all of our calendars. When I am interviewing a VA, they have their own calendar and their own page, and it looks like this.
You said their own page?
Yeah, their own calendar page. So it says, please schedule a time that works best for you. We look forward to interviewing you, and then they can set up a time, and it'll be based on their time zone, but it'll only show the times that we have available. All right. So each thing has its own page. However, if I wanted to look at all of my calendars, like if they wanted to just look at all of the Denmarks, this is everything the Denmarks have in their calendar. So we have VA interviews, we have REI Live podcast interviews, free consultation, our student exit calls, preliminary coaching call, meaning they are considering being a part of Excerpt Academy. So we take those calls. Our student strategy calls, once they're our students, they get two calls, strategy calls, and then paid consultation. So people who need us, and they need more than that 15-minute consultation for free, but they need us for an hour, then we do a paid consultation. And you can either send them your whole calendar page, or you can send them the individual pages. So that I don't send the VAs my whole calendar page. I send them just their VA part because that's all they need to know. And then our roadmap calls. So we have quite a few different calendars, which makes this better than Calendly because this helps us to understand exactly who needs to be on the call. So, for example, Antonio doesn't need to be on the VA call because he doesn't interview the VAs. So he knows when he sees one that says it's a VA interview, he doesn't need to be on that call. Miss Kathy said, I have the appointment booking set up on my website too. I just need more people to use it. Facts. But you got to point them to it. They don't know about it unless you tell them. So when you go on live and when you're talking to them, make sure you tell them that they can book an appointment on your website using your calendar. In your emails, at the bottom of your emails, make sure it has it so that they can book a call. Make sure they have the link so that you can book a call. Frank put, did y'all start out with that CRM of $197 a month or use the free RM system until you started making money? We started out, we probably used the free one for a week and realized it couldn't send out emails or text messages, so we knew immediately that we had to upgrade.
I'll say this: when we first started real estate, um,
we
had a CRM. Now the first one we had, it did not work well.
What was the first one?
That was the one with the heat signatures and all that.
Podio?
No.
We used Podio.
That was a mess. Bro.
I'm waiting.
Robert Kiyosaki, bro. He had the heat signatures, and
I didn't use it at all.
I'm trying to tell you, we didn't use it, but it wasn't updated enough for us to use it. So we started out using CRMs, but as we always had some form of a paid version of the CRM. I think our early trainers taught us that CRM was important.
And then I also did, like when I didn't understand how to use a CRM, I would use a Google Sheet so that I can segment my clients based on who they were, based on what areas of town they were interested in, because I didn't know that there was a way in my CRM to do it. in complete honesty.
It's so funny with CRMs. Actually,
shuts down.
In the beginning, she shuts down with CRM.
I don't want that. It doesn't give me what I need.
By the time we get into it, she takes it on and takes it to a whole other height.
Or when I'm about to fire it and use something else, I'm skeptical about using a new thing because I just found out the old thing has more things than I thought it had.
Yeah, we wasted like $1,200 this year using RealFlow. We need to get it off our books for next year.
we do. Because right now we're using 2. And that's because this CRM required a lot of building. And at first I didn't know how to build it. I wasn't doing good. And then they changed the building midstream and made it even better. But I was skeptical about that. Like, I can't do this. This is too much. But honestly, I wouldn't turn it around because it's really simple once you learn
Once
it.
you understand it.
Yeah. Even with building websites.
Yes.
We hired 2 virtual assistants. Was that last year? Yeah, that was last year. We hired 2 virtual assistants about April of last year to help us get ready for my birthday release, our birthday party. And they were building out our websites and building out the funnels for the birthday release, just doing all of our funnels and websites. And it was really a competition between the 2. Whoever did the best, we would keep. But they were on a 30-day trial. So we hired them actually probably end of April. Well, one of them made things so complicated that I just felt like I could not learn it. And then the other one made it so simple. Neither one worked out though. Neither one worked out past it. But the one that made it simple, I was able to learn from that and then build them out of my sleep. But at first it was hard.
Overall, always remember that the goal is to have a business and not a high-paying job.
Definitely.
So these are things that have to be done. These are systems that have to be put in place so that you can do income-producing tasks. You can go to different meetings. You can go to different events so that you can network and build your network around you. So always remember it's important to have a CRM. It's important to have systems. It's important to have operations that run without you.
Definitely. That was good. That was like the end.
Oh my God.
Stop saying that.
That's a song.
It doesn't matter. So with
I'm just gonna
do y'all pay VAs after they do the work? So we have a staff of virtual assistants that they're on payroll. So every 2 weeks they get paid, they clock in. We have daily meetings with them. We find out where their backlog is. We tell them what new challenges we have, what are new fires for the day, and they ultimately have their own pipeline of work that they do daily. So we pay them bi-weekly. But if you're using Fiverr, if you're using Upwork, then you will pay them. You actually pay them before they do the job.
Get my phone, please.
Now the money isn't officially released till after, but that money comes out of your account before they finish their job. And I strongly suggest if you don't have a virtual assistant to make sure you get a virtual assistant. They are amazing. Amazing. You focus? Because you look like you about to get us in trouble, Tanya. All right, you guys, have a wonderful evening. Don't play that right now. I'm sure it's not G-rated.
You don't even know.
That's not where you get to it. Okay.
Oh my God.
This is a hill of dirt. Stay focused, Frank. Have a great one.